Good evening, everybody. I'm looking the wrong way again. Okay. Good evening. Sounds like thunder. Sounds like it's gonna rain pretty soon. I don't know. But anyway. So during the course of time from the last video that I posted and until now, actually earlier around 6:30, somewhere around there, I was eating at a food drive for homeless people, and the masculine feminine energy dropped something in my consciousness as it refers to what happened between me and the young melanated lady that jumped down my throat and accused me of being aware that I was recording people in the 7-Eleven store. And the way she addressed me, and just her whole vibration, her whole demeanor in the way she addressed me. Okay. Now, some of you are going to say, was your feelings hurt? Actually, no, my feelings were not hurt. I was just sensitive to how she addressed me. And being sensitive has nothing to do with, it has really nothing to do with emotions, or it has a lot more to do with filling something out, filling out a situation, observing a situation, being able to process the data from that situation, and being able to put it in perspective, in intelligent perspective. Okay, that's what being sensitive means. Okay, when somebody is addressing you in a manner that is not respectful, or that is not, man, I'm kind of lost for words, but in a manner that's not cordial, if you will, then you can feel that. You know how somebody's addressing you. Okay. And through my observational skills, I was able to tap into her energy and tell how she was. And not only that, in how she addressed me, but how she addresses white men, okay, as opposed to how she addressed me, and how she, for some reason, the vibrations that she puts out toward me every time I go into that store. I'm very sensitive to that. I'm an empath. I feel people's energy. Okay. So the masculine and feminine creative energy dropped a bug in my consciousness. And basically what was imparted into me was that hurt people. Okay? For some reason, obviously, that woman, she has been hurt before. She's probably been hurt by a lot of black men. She's probably been hurt by her father. Okay? She was probably abused by her father. She was probably abandoned by her father, and she's bitter. Or she was done absolutely wrong by somebody she deeply loved. Obviously a black man. And she's bitter. You know, and so that bitterness was directed toward me. And probably will always be directed toward me. Because I'm a black man. Okay? And this is what happens in the system of white supremacy. You know, in the system of white supremacy, when you have hurt men, hurt black men, and hurt black women, they're going to lash out. They're going to lash out at each other, and they're going to be, you know, displaying detrimental vibrations to other people, you know, and it's going to affect people differently, you know. Thankfully, I've become emotionally detached from the way that people address me. Okay, I'm learning not to take things personally. You know, I'm learning not to take how people address me personally. You know, because it's not really directed toward me. Okay, and it's really directed out of just, you know, like I said, a state of hurt, a state of bitterness and pain. Okay. So, yeah, you know, I was going to post that video and kind of try to see if I can edit it and, you know, kind of show you, you know, the way she was addressing me, and, you know, how I responded, not reacted, but responded, you know, to her, which was still cordial and still respectful. You know, I didn't yell at her, raise my voice at her, or call her out her names. I was very cordial, you know, and very intelligent and very professional in the way I responded to her, you know. I understand, you know, when the creator dropped that bug into my consciousness, you know, I begin to understand. Okay, and this is what I aim for. This is what I aim for. Is understanding, okay, overstanding, understanding, so that I personally can address the situation like I addressed it earlier, you know, in a cordial, intelligent, and professional manner. Okay? And I give thanks to the Creator that I was able to not get all caught up in my feelings like most men would and start calling her out her name and because that's not the way that intelligent people handle situations. Intelligent people are very cordial and very professional. Okay? And so that's how I want to, that's how I aim, and that's how I want to do things, you know. One of the codes, Dr. Neely Fuller Jr. displayed in his book, and you know, I didn't read the book, but he addressed those codes on a talk show. One of the codes was black men and black women should not be fighting. Okay. And so, you know, that's what I aim for. I aim to not fight with other people. You know, I don't care who it is. I aim Unless they put their hands on me, that's something totally different. But if they don't put their hands on me, or they're just talking, they're caught up into their emotions and their feelings, then okay, that's fine, whatever. I'm going to address you in a professional and intelligent manner, okay? And I'm going to leave it at that. So, I want to develop more compassion. I want to develop more understanding and understanding and overstanding when it comes to dealing with people, and especially my people, and especially women, okay? I want to be a lot more compassionate, okay, and a lot more understanding, a lot more overstanding and understanding of what they may be dealing with on a subtle level, okay, and not take the way they address me personally, okay. So yeah, that's my aim. That's I would, like I said, I was going to post that video and edit it and narrate the whole thing, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that, because exposing people's fallacies, I don't think that's logical. I don't think it's necessary. All right? In the system of white supremacy, I don't think that is necessary. And I even went so far as to go back and try to show her the video, and tell her, look, the video when I was walking from Langford Park to 7-Eleven, the whole time I wasn't even recording myself. I was recording the sidewalk. I was talking and you could hear me talking, but I was recording the sidewalk. And it wasn't until she said something and said, yes, you are recording us, that I was able to wait. Oh, wow. I wasn't even aware, but that's life, Kameyu's not perfect, and Kameyu can't always be perfect. Nobody can always be perfect, okay? So, I would like to show the video, I would like to, but at the same time, I really don't think that it's necessary to do that, not to expose her. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to forget about it, and I pray to the universe for her healing, I pray that she receives healing, I pray for that, and this is what I'm saying, man. We're living in the system of white supremacy. And the system of white supremacy has got both of us, both men and both black men and black women, we're so psychologically messed up, and we're hurting, and we've been beat down by society, we've been beat down by each other, okay, and we're hurting, okay, we're hurting, and instead of seeking the healing that we need, we just go at each other's throat. And it's sad, it's a sad situation that we're in, as black people, and it's sad how we're raising our children, I look at our children, and I have 2 children of my own, and I'm not an active part of their lives. I'm just going to just put that out there. I'm not. My son, he's 17, and my daughter, she's 16, and I'm not an active part of their lives. And that's for I really can't make any excuse. They're in Michigan, I'm in Florida, and it's not right. It's not right. It's not right that I'm not an active part of their lives. But at this point in time, I really, I don't feel a connection with them. And it's just sad, man. It's just sad it's sad the situation that we're in as black people. It's really sad. So anyway, that's my nighttime. That's my nighttime dialogue. And, I bid everybody peace and love and healing and compassion. Just remember that the system of white supremacy can be destroyed. Dr. Neely Fuller said it. Neely Fuller Jr., he said it. The system of white supremacy can be destroyed. Why? Because people, humans, put it together. And if humans put it together, then humans can take it apart. That's very powerful. Okay, so be encouraged, everybody. Thank you for listening. Next time.